Welcome back. This is Mike Gaba and Catharine Pilafas, and we're visiting with another New Mexico media maker, Chris Ranney, who's a local producer and actor. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, I understand you didn't come along, alone that is. You brought your baby, and by that I mean a media baby.
I did. I did.
And the title of this media baby is?
It's Chrome Bike, and we're producing it locally here in New Mexico. And yeah, I've got a short little clip.
Well,
you
good.
Don't mind showing it?
Oh, well, we don't mind. I guess we've got room for that. Let's check it out.
Rightio.
$210. Okay, $10 a month for 10 months is $100 times 4. No, 3% interest. $3. How can you say no to this? Gabe and Comanche give me $25 each to take him to school. That's $50 as $100 dad. Let pipe cinch.
Well, that was great.
Yeah.
So now, where do we go from here with that film? What's the process now?
We need money, so if you know anybody out there that has money, like, we're looking about $2.5 million,
Okay.
$3 million.
That's her budget, not mine.
Yeah.
My people will call your people.
Excellent. Mike will be very happy to hear that.
Now, what else are you working on?
Oh my goodness. I've got 8 films and 3 TV shows
Congratulations.
on my docket.
When do you sleep?
I don't. I don't. A little bit of blue meth from Breaking Bad. You know, I stole that when I was on set. So I just keep going. Actually, we've got 2 films with the Rio Grande Media Group. That's Stephen Casada, Denise Baker, myself, Brent Tiano, Marco Nunez, and Mark Padilla. Whew. And it's Duke City, the film, and then Duke City TV, and Dead by Thursday. And they're all in development right now, and we've got some pretty big names on it. About 4 big names. I'm not going to mention them in case that changes. But yeah, those are looking really good. I can't wait to get started with filming those. So.
What's the projected date for that?
2013, for at least one of them. Duke City TV is, we're being shopped right now. NBC's talking with us, the Reels channel is supposedly going to be talking with us, and so, yeah. And Bravo, of all channels, yeah.
What's this mean to do produced, cast a show by locals in New Mexico?
I'm sorry.
Has that been done before?
I do it all the time.
Do
you
it
know
all the
that.
Yes. But a television show and then to get picked up by the networks.
That, I don't know if that has been done.
I think
yet.
you're forging that path.
Wow, that could be really cool. Never thought of it like that. But yeah, darn right. We're going to do it here in New Mexico.
So what are we lacking as far as any kind of production values or funding? What do we need?
It's funding. We need funding. We need to get the investors in here and take advantage of that 25% rebate that we have here in New Mexico. And as long as we get those funders, we've got the cast, we've got the crew, we've got the directors, we've got everything.
How do we get investors? How do we get those people in? I mean,
That's a great question.
How do we
When you
wake 'em
figure
up?
that out, you let me know.
or do you feel like we're getting the political support? Are we getting the backup that we need? I mean,
It's becoming a lot better since last year. We had a real bad year last year, and a lot of producers got scared away, and now they're coming back. And because we still have the 25% rebate, and so it's a good thing. And they're understanding that there is a cap on it, but the cap just rotates every year. So.
is the community support there, or is that
Oh,
something that-
absolutely, absolutely. They see the revenues coming in for these films, and so they want a piece of it, and they're very cordial. I mean, for the after party, we had several sponsors helping us out with that, and they are gung-ho.
How much does the economy affect it?
Just about everything that you could think of: hotels, rental cars, houses. Bryan Cranston has a house here. Everything you could possibly think of, it touches.
You don't happen to have Brian's address, do you? I've got a project I want to shop at.
Not that I can give you.
Oh, okay. I just thought I would try that, you know.
Can we cut to commercial?
Talk to
Okay.
Stephen Casona.
So what's on your list of projects? What's going on?
Okay, in post, Warrior Woman will be here in January. So that will be showing here at the Guild. That's kind of fun.
What's Warrior Woman?
We finished this film about 2 years ago. It was directed and written by a local, Julie. Oh my God. We're going to have to cut this. Julie Reichert.
You
So
got it.
it was a film done by Julie Reichert, and Corey Weintraub was our DP, and it was all local except for one gal, and she was our main actress. And it's about a woman with breast cancer and her trials and tribulations through her life.
Now, we know you're not a native son like our previous guest. You're an adopted son.
No, I'm adopted son. I got here as quick as I could.
Well, we'll give you props for that. So you came from Montana to New Mexico, you told me earlier.
I came from Montana. That's where I was born and raised. I did some construction in Texas, and that's where I got my producing skills. And I was just tired of construction. And my mother and father-in-law live here. And they said, why don't you come to Albuquerque? Because we know you're an actor.
And what'd you think of that idea?
Why would I want to go to Albuquerque, New Mexico?
Well, sure, that would be like a first impression a lot of people would have.
Right. I'd rather go to LA. So we came down, we felt out the scene a little bit, and much to my amazement, this place is hopping with films. So we decided to make the big leap. Okay, we're going to move back. And we moved back, and about 125 movies later and TV shows, I'm still rocking it. So, and New Mexico rocks for film. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, tell us, I know that you're involved with the after party.
I am.
Where is that going? What are we looking at as far as the future for that?
We have outdone ourselves and made so many shows ahead of time that we have to take a hiatus.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's about 35 to 40 shows ahead. We were taping 3 shows a night. Well, they show every week, so we'd be 2 weeks ahead every time we shot it. And then we cut it down to 2 weeks, and now we're very far ahead. We had our 100th episode with Bryan Cranston.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was so cool. What a night. Packed Whitey Eye. It was great. And now we're currently looking for sponsors. So anybody out there that's local New Mexico, Albuquerque, anywhere in New Mexico wants to get their name on this show, we'd be more than willing to help you with that. So yeah, we're looking for sponsors, always. And so we can start getting in real big talent. I mean, like the Bryan Cranstons and that type here.
So there's a roster of films coming in and things that are
There are.
active. And anything in
There
particular
are.
that you're involved with as far as that we can start looking
There's a Western called Storm God Rides.
at? Can you ride?
Oh, I can ride. You bet. Yep, can do. I'm from Montana, of course.
Oh, yeah, it's a natural.
Semi-natural. No, I actually had to take writing lessons when I got here.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How did it
Because
go?
I was telling everybody, yeah, I'm an intermediate writer, and then I got on a horse, and they're like, you need acting.
So did you go to the audition and say, well, sure, I can write. I'm great around horses, and then
I've never done that. I actually had a role, and they looked at me and said, no, you're a beginner. You need to go have writing lessons. And so I did, and then I got the role, and now I can ride. So yeah, that's a great Western. It's a 5-star novel in New York and on Amazon. And so yeah, Storm God Rides, you're gonna have to go check it out. And we're bringing it here. We're gonna be shooting it at Bonanza Creek Ranch. And
oh, very cool.
yeah.
Now, as an actor, every actor seems to have like the perfect role they want to have. What would yours be? Just your dream list.
That's a hard one. I believe it or not, I would really love a dramatic role, a drama role, because it challenges me as an actor to do that. You know, I played the bad guy, I played the cop, you know, I played all these roles, and they're pretty easy. But I had one dramatic role where I was a father and had lost a child, and I just got a little tiny taste of it, and I love it. And that would be my perfect role. Dramatic. Yeah, kind of weird.
Yeah, you always want what you don't have, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're a
exactly.
producer.
I am a
So you're one of
producer.
those people who can make it happen.
Yes, I'm going to find that film, by God. I'm going to produce it, and I'll get that role.
Well, we're glad to have people like you involved in this. I mean, we need the enthusiasm and we need the energy, and you're one of those people that we like to highlight here at New Mexico
Well, thank
Media
you.
Makers.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you, Chris.
You bet.
Well, that'll do it for this episode of New Mexico Media Makers. We'd like to thank both of our guests today, Stephen Michael Quezada and Chris Ranney, and be sure and join us next week to find out who's hot and happening in New Mexico media. Until then, this is Mike Gaba, and this is...
Catharine Pilafas.
That's right. Reminding you, keep smiling. You never know when you're going to be on camera.